Yun nga, for a grand total of 3,520 ELO was issued, yung na-assess 601 billion, pero ang actual na nabayaran 7.95. Meaning, kung ang international standard is 3 to 5%, talagang masyadong bagsak sa grado. Dahil in 2023, nasa 1.34%. 2024, 1.06%. 2025, 1.73%. And yung total niya, pag sinuma total, ay poor 1.322%. Malayo sa 3%. So, we can only venture a guess, but go ahead, you proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. To explain the diminishing numbers of the cases as they progress to the assessment stage, Mr. Chair, hindi po ibig sabihin na yung number of cases na umabot sa preliminary assessment notice at nawala sa final assessment notice ay closed or terminated na, Mr. Chair. Yung discrepancy doon, Mr. Chair, is ma-explain is hindi pa po siya natapos or hindi pa tumawid sa next. So, hindi ibig sabihin natapos o nabayaran na siya, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair. And then, ganun din po sa FLD to
Pero ang
FLD.
record dito, paid eh. Ang actual na nabayaran, ito nga eh.
Yes,
Out of the 601 billion na na-assessed,
Yeah.
base sa notice of discrepancy, ang nabayaran lang 7.95 eh.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So may mga pending pa rito na pwede pang habulin.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Ang total data po namin, Mr. Chair, is out of the 3,520 na cases, only 412 of that, Mr. Chair, 412, 11%, ang nag-proceed to full or partial payment of the assessment, Mr. Chair. So out of the 412 cases na napabayad po namin, Mr. Chair, we collected 7.9 billion, Mr. Chair, from these cases. The initial assessment from these cases, Mr. Chair, is nasa 40 billion. Or if we get the average, Mr. Chair, it's not 1%, but nasa 20%. But Mr.
Teka,
Chair,
ang figure ko rito 601 eh, sa NOD eh. Mali ito?
that's the total, Mr. Chair, of the
Sa notice of
3,000.
discrepancy,
Yes,
based on the assessment, di ba?
yes, Mr. Chair.
Ano yung 40 against 601? Malayo
Again,
eh.
40 is only for the 412 na nakolekta namin, Mr. Chair, because the difference ongoing pa po yung assessment, Mr. Chair. Hindi pa siya closed case.
So yung 7.95 billion, doon sa 3 years, meron pa kayong pwedeng makolekta pa dyan?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Actually, ang remaining case or outstanding cases po namin ngayon, Mr. Chair, na hindi pa na closed, nasa 3,108 pa, Mr. Chair, with
Okay.
an assessment of 560 billion.
Nasaan
Mr.
level
Chair.
na yan?
Yung iba nasa preliminary, yung iba nasa FLD, FDDA, Mr. Chair. Yun yung nabanggit nyo po kanina na mga stages, Mr. Chair.
Now, my another relevant question is, can you further streamline the audit process flow? Kasi masyado mahaba. Alam mo, pagka tinitingnan ko ito, marami siyang opportunities eh. I'm only referring to unscrupulous, not to the good BIR personnel. No, exempted sila rito. Alam mo, being a police investigator for so long, laging ganun takbo ng isip ko eh. So, paano nyo pa further may streamline? Meron bang pwedeng ma-eliminate pa rito para mabawasan yung opportunities for corruption, for harassment? Say from NOD to PAN to FAN, FLD, meron pa ba kayo pwedeng makompress pa rito na hindi masasacrifice yung inyong investigation?
Pag-aaralan po namin, Mr. Chair, kung paano na pa namin mas mapapaiksi or masisimplify. Pero
Yeah.
nasa tax code po kasi itong mga
I know.
procedure at stages
I know,
na
pero
ito.
pwede naman yung sa pag nag-issue kayo ng memorandum order o kaya, di ba?
Yes.
O pwede kayo mag-suggest, mag-propose ng legislative measure, ano? Or legislative proposal along this line. As long as it will not sacrifice yung trabaho, yung efficiency. No? Kasi the more steps na included sa process, may opportunity lagi eh. Kaya bawas ng bawas eh. So, and I hope na hindi pa tapos, sabi mo. So, pwede pa makakolekta pa.
Yes, Mr. Chair, in accordance with the RMO 1-2026, Mr. Chair, itong remaining 3,100 cases, Mr. Chair, will now be handled by the National Investigation Division, Mr. Chair.
You know, kasi ang nangyari nga, especially sa flood control projects, yung mga anomalies, parang ito na yung opportunity ng bansa natin para mag-reform di ba? Reform mode. Meron nga joke, being, siya sabi, yung mga biyaya daw, saka mga Bureau of Customs, nung marinig nila yung flood control, nainggit daw sila o hindi nainggit. Sabi nila, nagmukha raw silang mga pickpocket saka mga snatchers na makita nila yung ginagawa sa DPWH. So anyway, ano lang yan, just ingest. Narinig ko yan sa mga taga-Bureau of Customs, narinig ko yan sa mga ibang taga-BIR. Alam mo, Senator, feeling namin, nagmukha kami mga pickpockets. Kasi hundreds of billions yung pag-uusapan sa flood control. Flood control pa lang yun. And I hope, because of this, of all these investigations, indictments, and all, sana mag-reform mode na tayo. And this is one good step, at least introduced by the new management, na papunta na sana tayo doon sa reform. After all, magkano na utang ng bansa natin, Commissioner? $17 trillion. And counting, di ba? Kayo rin nahihirapan pag-collecte. Kasi kailangan itaas yung target ninyo para magkaroon tayo, wag lumaki yung ating budget deficit. Every time magdi-deliberate kami ng budget, yun din ang problema namin. And I heard from no less than Acting Executive Secretary Recto, sabi niya, wala tayong pera for this year. Parang short na agad tayo ng paano mag-implement ng mga projects kasi counted na or factored in na yung borrowings. Parang something like 200 billion yung kukulangin. And they're looking for solutions on how to address that. Actual to, hindi ito yung projected deficit. Sa 2026 budget na naipasa, short na sila do sa mga items, appropriations ng at least 200 billion pesos. And I suggested a solution. Sabi ko, FLR ang katapat niyan. para mawala para ma-menos yung 200 billion mahabol nyo, mag-FLR kayo. Especially those that are not agency-initiated projects. Yung mga na-insert lang sa House, sa Senate, sa BICAM. So yun lang ang pwedeng solusyon Otherwise, short talaga tayo. Naka-input na dyan pati yung loans, yung borrowings natin for darating this year. Kulang pa rin tayo. And that's shocking, I think this is the first time that I heard na merong actual na nandyan na yung GAA-approve na short pa rin tayo. So, food for thought na sana magsama-sama na lang tayo sa reform. Diba? Nandyan na rin lang. And if you think of the consequences, lalo ngayon, ang laki ng kulungan doon sa Payatas ba ito? Kung mag-iisip tayo ng konting kalokohan, isipin na lang, i-project na natin sarili natin na nandun tayo nakadilaw. Yun na lang isipin natin, siguro magre-reform tayo. Di ba, Commissioner?
Yeah. Opo, Mr. Chair.
Yeah. Before you sleep at night, imagine na lang sarili natin na naka-yellow uniform at naandun at kasama yung kumakain ng ginisang munggo. Kasi 100 pesos lang yung meal allowance. Yung mga ganun ba? Doon na lang tayo tumingin para kung meron tayong gagawin kalokohan, let's think not twice, not 3 times, but siguro 10 times. Makakatulong pa tayo sa bansa. Thank you, Senator Erwin.
That's all for me, Mr. Chair. That's all, Mr. Chair. Likewise, siguro, I'll just add on what the chair has mentioned. We need the BIR and the other revenue generating agencies of government now dahil nga talagang medyo mabigat yung short, no? 200 billion right now. So, kaya nga po, now that you already, kaya nung natigil yung LOA at lahat, at ngayon, papayagan na. But with the reforms that you have instituted, we are expecting that this time around, we will have much bigger revenues to be collected, no? Na sana naman, yung pumasok na may resibo na ngayon, talaga mas malaki na para we need the revenues badly, no? Because of what was mentioned by our chair na talagang 200 billion kaagad yung shortfall na this early. So we will need. So good luck with the reforms. Okay, I'm very satisfied at least po yun. As mentioned also by former commissioner, no, the reforms that are instituted are expected, no, yung pong initiated by the current commissioner will be expected, no, to minimize abuse this time and increase the much needed revenues. Mr. Chair, thank you.
Mr. Chair, may pahabol pa. Mr. Chair, to the new commissioner, these reforms are really wonderful. It's a way forward. Pero alam niyo naman ho, Mr. Chair, uso sa atin dito yung sinasabi ni Skugod. Meron dito reform, pagkatapos after ilang buwan, wala nang mangyayari. So expect po dito po sa bagong pamunuan ng Bureau of Internal Revenue, we will continue to monitor the Specialist Committee. At hindi lang po ang committee na ito, pati po yung mga negosyante. Saan po ninyo because meron po silang ways na makapag-sumbong po rito. Then there's also the media who's watching. So we're expecting, Mr. Chair, na this new administration, the BIR, will really do its best. Good luck po dito sa ways forward ninyo. Thank you po, Mr. Chair.
Okay, before we wind up, may follow-up question lang. Dito sa mga figures na pag-usapan natin, ilang yung nag-settle, kaya nag-drop?
Mr. Chair, we have 412 cases. Out of the 412 cases, Mr. Chair, 58 cases dito po ay uncontested assessment. Ibig sabihin po, binayaran nila yung buong
Okay.
assessment.